Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Chiswick Coffee Break. Today, I'm very delighted to welcome Oliver Peyton. Hello, Oliver, and thank you for joining me.
Hello.
Renowned restaurateur, hospitality expert, and former judge on BBC's Great British Menu, Oliver founded and launched the funeral business Exit Here in 2019. He's partnered with third-generation funeral director Barry Pritchard to create a new funeral business which aims to deliver greater choice and restore trust in funeral services. Exit Here provides a modern, unique, empathetic funeral service based on kindness and hospitality, understanding that everyone has different needs. In 2012, Oliver was awarded an honorary OBE for his services to the hospitality industry and is the author of 2 cookbooks. So with that illustrious introduction, thank you very much again, Oliver, for joining me. All that actually begs the question, what happened? Entrepreneur, restaurateur, entrepreneur, hospitality, and now funeral business. How did that happen?
Because funeral business is a hospitality business. It's about taking care of people. And I think, there are 2 types of people in life, people who like people and people who don't like people. I like people. And, the amazing thing about the funeral business is that you are with people at one of the most important moments in their life. And it's very special to be part of that moment. But also, I really think in terms of job satisfaction, it's the best thing I've ever done.
Wow, that's saying something. Saying something. So you created the business in 2019. Why did you choose Chiswick for your first location?
Well, because I know Chiswick very well. I live in Acton. I'm always in Chiswick. It was a neighbourhood, that I just knew very well. Also, because I'm old and infirm, I didn't really want to be travelling too much. No, but I just wanted to do something that was sort of easy to get to so that I just didn't want to be commuting an hour and a half to the other side of London. And also I want to be part of the community. I know lots of people in Chiswick and I feel it's home to me, you know what I mean? So, and funerals are a very personal business. So there were lots of reasons to pick it. The view across to the green was quite important to me. It's quite calm environment. And and also I wanted a retail space that was quite open to the public, because when you see funeral directors, they are normally quite hidden away. And I wanted to change how people physically see funeral directors. I wanted to be open and welcoming and quite gentle.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it's a great location, and the way you've done the front of the shop, it's very interesting. People look past and wonder what's in there. It doesn't look like a traditional, typical.
That was the idea.
Good. I'm glad it's come across. You run fortnightly coffee mornings. Is that aimed at really the relatives of the bereaved, the bereaved and all the rest of it, or is that, why do you do that?
Well, it's a funny one, and this is what I found out afterwards. We started because there was a man who when mature people, partners pass away, they can, particularly with men, they can tend to self-isolate. And what I discovered afterwards through Sam, who manages Institute, was, women have quite good support groups, and they tend, when someone passes away, they tend to be in a better position to deal with it for lots of different reasons, but particularly around support group. Whereas men tend to be quite, generationally anyway, tend to be quite macho about it, and don't reach out to people. So originally it was based around one person. And I thought I'd tell him I'm starting a coffee morning. And I went around to try and get him to come along, and he wouldn't come along. So it slightly defeated the object. But then, I persevered, and, they're a great success now. So there's no particular rule. People don't have to have had a funeral with us. And it's people at all different stages of grief. Some people it's quite raw, some people it's not so raw. And it's just nice having lots of different people together at different parts in the journey. And it's quite relaxed. It's very informal. It's not therapy. It's a get together. And we love doing them. They're great. They're very rewarding.
It's interesting because I've been through both my parents passing away in the last 7 years or so. And when my father passed away, I had no idea where to start, what to do. And it started before, I knew the time was coming when he would go, and my emotions and things. But I actually had no idea what to do and what to expect with everything from the funeral and after. And something like that would have been so beneficial. And I think.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why other people haven't done it. Really, it just. I mean, one of the things we've tried to do is we've tried to make this a sort of holistic funeral business where you just try and go beyond just the normal process. So, like if people are having waits, we do hospitality. We do the coffee mornings. People are always popping in and out afterwards. And, it really feels part of the community to me. One of the things I'm proudest of is that we have strong links with the people that we've done funerals with. And for lots of reasons, they just pop in for a cup of coffee anyway, not necessarily just for the coffee morning. And also, I feel, with the way that what's happened in the high street over the years, I think funeral directors can play a really vital part in the revitalization of our neighborhoods, because they're places you have a link with. And if they're done in the right way, I think they can be, an integral part of the high street rather than hidden away as they are now.
Yeah, I suppose it's for all the emotions. It's a personal place, and that's probably where a lot of the link comes from, because you get close to the family for the obvious reasons. But also, like you're saying, it's a part of life, and it's part of a community, and that's what
it's absolutely part of life. But the outreach on all of this stuff as well is quite interesting, because you meet all different sorts of people. You meet all the clergy, all the different types of clergy, then all of the people that are employed as part of that, the flowers, the catering, the bearers, the blah. There's a whole sort of community around it that I really enjoy and love. I mean, it's great.
Brilliant. And what's the future? I mean, are there going to be more exit heres? What do you see happening?
I think there will be more exit heres, but they won't be, we've been asked a lot to franchise it abroad, for example, and particularly in the US and everywhere, actually. And we're not going to do that. But we would like to have about 3 or 4, because when you have 3 or 4, it gives us an ability to have more full-time employees. And that's what we would like, is to be able to have. It's just everything comes together around 3 or 4 of them in terms of our own more vehicles. Just, it's better.
It's a support system for all each other.
Yeah, but we're in no rush. I certainly think it'd be in West London, stroke Central London.
And finally, just completely off the topic, tell me if you have or where a favorite place in Chiswick is and why.
Gunningsbury Park is one of my favorite places in London, because I've been going there for so long. I've been probably going there 20 years, and the way it's evolved and changed over the years. And I just like the way, when I used to go there was nobody in the park at all. There was literally not a human being. If you go into that park, when my knees were still pretty good, I used to run around there, and I could go there, not see one other human being. And, I just like the way they're redeveloping the buildings, and it's now nice to see it as much more part of the community. And I just love going. I go there 2 or 3 times a week. So, I love it.
It's a haven for dog walkers as well, too.
I am one of those people.
Brilliant. So thank you so much, Oliver, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And
I look forward to seeing you at our evening, the Business Network evening. Right?
Yeah, that's a week from tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I think everybody is. Unique venue for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm looking forward to greeting you all.
Great. Thank you, Oliver. And thank you, everyone, for joining me in this latest episode of the Chiswick Coffee Break, and hope to see you again soon.